Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Talkie Tuesday. My name is Dori Patrick. I'm a mixed media artist and maker. I live and work in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you are returning, welcome, welcome. If you are new here, please leave me a comment. I love making new friends and hearing where you all are from. I'm coming at you from a new angle this week. I am in what might be currently my favorite place in the whole wide world, which is my studio. But specifically, I am sitting in my little couch corner here in the studio. You can see a little peek of my pink couch, which I am crazy about. Yeah, it's nice and comfy. The other day I was working really hard, and I don't remember why, but I was exhausted. So I took a little 10-minute break and came and just laid on this thing, and it was so nice. It was so nice to just come over here and just lay down for a minute and then carry on with my day. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So this week's video is going to be a journal with me video. But before I share all that footage with you, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. I have launched a Patreon. This has been on my to-do list forever, forever. I have had this project in the back of my mind and in the planning stages really for way too long. I should have just jumped and created it much sooner, but it's up now. So for those of you who are not familiar with Patreon, Patreon is a subscription service. You pay an artist or a creator a small fee to have access to exclusive content on their Patreon page. And I'll put all the links in the show notes so you can find it and check out all the details. So basically, what I have created is a Patreon page that focuses mostly on art journaling and altered books. So if you subscribe to my Patreon, you agree to a small subscription fee per month, which is $7 per month. And in exchange for that fee, you will receive a minimum of 3 guaranteed videos full of art journaling and altered book content. So what I'm offering every month is one full process video. So it's a start to finish, me working on a journal spread from start to finish. I show you the whole process for that particular page. It's chatty, so I kind of talk through it so I can share the supplies I'm using, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, what ideas are popping into my head while I'm working on the journal spread, that kind of thing. So one journal process video. You will also receive another chatty video that is a full journal flip through. I have a lot of books that are filled cover to cover. And I know I love seeing a good sketchbook or journal flip through. So I'm providing one of those per month for you as well. And it is literally a chatty flip through. I will talk about the book, what kind of book it is, any particular details that you maybe need to know about it, like where it came from or why I started it. And then we'll go through it page by page, and I just share in depth kind of what are the contents of that particular book. And then the third video that you'll receive every month is an art supply exploration video. So sometimes it will be an art supply that is new to me that I am trying out for the first time, and you get to watch me in real time react to a supply, figure out the supply, see what I can do with it. Sometimes it will be an art supply that is just tried and true. Like, I've used this for a long time in all my journals. Let me show you what I love about it, kind of thing. So, 3 videos guaranteed every month. And in addition to those videos, there will be little perks that are exclusive to the members who subscribe. So there will be little digital downloads that you can purchase to enhance your own art journaling. It may be, like a PDF that you could print out with images you can cut out and use in your own journaling, that kind of thing. And I also am aiming to schedule some live Zoom, sort of an art journal jam for those of you who can't come to see us in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So kind of a casual meetup online where we could get together. Times will vary according to, everybody's in different time zones. So we'll probably vary it every once in a while. It won't always be at the same time, same day of the month, that kind of thing. But we'll kind of take a temperature of where everybody is most available and kind of aim for something like that. So for $7 a month, you can subscribe to my Patreon. If you go to the link now and subscribe, there is already content in there for this month. I've already uploaded my March 2026 videos. So there's a flip through, there's a process video, and then I play with a really fun art supply that is new to me that my hubby gave me for my birthday. So all of this content in the Patreon is only available to people who subscribe to the Patreon. I am not sharing these videos with anybody else, and they are not going on YouTube or any of that. It is strictly Patreon goodies for subscribers only. So if you love what I do and you want to see more in-depth info on where I get my ideas and how I work in books specifically, I hope you will consider running over there and subscribing. I hope to make this a really fun community for us, much like my in-person art journal jam has become for those folks who come to see me on a regular basis. We have all developed wonderful friendships over the months and years, and I hope that that is something that can develop out of this project too. So that's my news. I hope you will consider joining me over there. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. But for now, I'm going to switch us over to some journal with me content that is just here for YouTube viewers. And this is all about the last prompt that we drew at Journal Jam in person in February. So this is our March prompt, and this is my response to those 2 words that we drew. And you'll see what they are in the video, and you'll see what I came up with. This one was a little bit of a doozy, but I'm pretty happy with what came out of it. So I hope you enjoy it too. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, let's do this. Purple and slippery, those are the prompts. I kid you not. That is what we drew at last month's Art Journal Jam. So I am attempting to do a spread with those 2 words in mind, purple and slippery. Goodness gracious. And I have no idea what I'm going to do at this point. I just roll with it. You know how it is. So the book I'm working in is a Strathmore mixed media sketchbook. I know many of you are familiar with Strathmore, their paper and their sketchbooks. It's just a really yummy paper to work on. Not yummy like you want to eat it, but yummy like super fun and easy to work on in a journal. It takes wet mediums really well. So I scraped some black acrylic paint down, and that is an Arteza paint pen. I have a few of those in metallics, and I like them okay. They are a very affordable paint pen. The bullet nib is kind of interesting. It's something I'm not really used to. They're not my favorite, but I love using them in my journal because it's, your journal is where you can play and get scrappy. So I spritz it with some water, and then I dab with a paper towel just to kind of take a little bit of the extra ink off. And then I spritz over the whole spread with Ranger Distress Oxide, I think is what that was called. I really sped this up because I didn't want this video to go too long for you. This is some acrylic ink. It's a purple, but it has an iridescent quality to it. So when I was thinking of the word slippery, I was really at first going very literal, just thinking about textures that are slippery in my book. That's where I started. That's not really where it ended. You'll see how it ends, but I still am happy with the shine, the twinkle of these iridescents and metallics. And I guess I really had to blow that baby dry. There we go. That was a lot of blow drying. And this is another Arteza marker. It's kind of in a brown, maybe like a burnt sienna, or it kind of has a maroonish, brownish color. Let's call it that. So I did more scribbling. I still have no idea where this is going. I had the music cranked and I was having fun. This is Nova Color paint. I know you guys have seen me use this in the past. This is the Raw Titanium Unbleached, which is a lovely pale, sort of a beigey tan color. It's very opaque, as you can see. I felt like using it. I don't use it very often, and so I just grabbed it and threw it on there. And it's kind of a nice added texture to the page. And that is some golden fluid in titanium white. I decided I wanted a little more brightness, a little more contrast. Again, still not knowing what the heck I'm doing with this page, but just adding layers. And of course, more blow drying, more dabbing. Thank goodness for technology that speeds up a video, right? I meant to cut some of this out and I totally forgot, so apologize for that. You are getting all of it, I guess. Collage paper. I pulled out my papers from my purple drawer. Not sure where this is going. Just kind of going through my pile and figuring, okay, I'll stick some papers down. So I've got my matte gel you saw there. Again, that's Nova Color matte gel. I really like that for gluing my collage elements down. I'm really taken with that round shape there that kind of showed up, and so I'm cutting the paper and gluing it down sort of around that shape. And then more of the same painted paper on the other side. These papers are sort of a warm purple. They have a little more of a red tinge to them, so I'm liking that contrast with that ink that's already on there. And this is a little bit of tissue that has some writing on it. I cannot tell you where the heck that came from. Maybe somebody gave it to me, or maybe I got it in a swap. I have no idea where it came from, but I thought, oh my gosh, this is another fun little layer to add onto everything else. I've got all kinds of papers there, and I am literally just kind of pawing through things and seeing what feels good. And I just start cutting random block shapes. Not exactly perfect squares or rectangles or anything like that. Just very approximate shapes. And I am gluing them down. I'm stacking them in some kind of strange configuration. At this place, I am still not really sure where this is going. I am thinking, of course, I've got the purple down, but I do not know yet how the slippery is going to come into this page. It's really fun to watch this back because I remember mentally just thinking, oh my goodness, where is this going? It was feeling like a hot mess, which that's how all my journal pages start. Sometimes they finish that way too. This is an Arteza craft paint in sort of a lavenderish color, but it's iridescent. And I think I was thinking slippery again and looking for things that give me a slippery finish or a slippery texture, and I kind of got that, I guess. So sorry about the glare there. That's gonna shine at us for a little bit. Okay, then I decide I've got this lunar paste. It's called lunar paste. There you go. I can't remember who makes it. I think if you Google lunar paste, you'll find it. It is look at that. Yummy. It's metallic. The ones I have anyway, they're all metallic. I have like 4 colors, and this is that shiny, beautiful gold. And it's a texture paste. Like you could push this through a stencil probably and get some cool raised effect with it. I, again, was thinking slippery. This stuff is slippery for sure. Look at that texture. And I also felt like I wanted a little contrast with all the dark and the purple. So while it's still wet, I've got my catalyst wedge there, and I'm just kind of pressing little grooves into it. You can see me taking some off and moving it around. And then we have to get it dry. But I am pleased with the contrast that gave me, and I don't know how well it shows up in the video, but in person, it really adds texture. Like you can run your fingers over it and feel those little ridges in the paint. It's so fun. It's kind of got me jazzed to try the other lunar paste that I have in other colors. Okay, so this little dude, these are this is from my Split Head Art Foamies line, and I'll put a link in the show notes. If you have not heard, I designed a collection of art foamies that complement my lesson in Fodder School 5, which are split heads. I'm clapping because I love it. I'm having so much fun with them. That head there was stamped. I'm getting all tongue-tied. It was stamped on fabric, like unprimed canvas that I had put some paint down on. And I intended to save it to stitch, but I found it in my stash and I thought, I'm just going to use him. So there you see I've put some more of that Distress Oxide down from Ranger. And I'm giving that a quick little dry. I kind of like that stuff. I don't play with it very much, but it gave me this kind of cool chalky veil in places where I put it over the other pieces. And then what are we going to do next? I think I stepped away for a minute. He's looking so lonely there. That's what I was doing. I remember now. I had gone over to my file cabinet and I was looking for possibly a crown already stamped for him, but then I decided to just cut one out of some, I think that's scrapbook paper, and it just has like a fishnet design on it. It's really cool. So now he has a crown. You know I love a crown. Everyone needs a crown. Especially this little guy. So then I'm thinking, okay, this is starting to come together for me. I've got some scrap paper. I cut it into a speech bubble, and I think I know where I'm going with this now. Rather than, well, you'll see. I don't need to give it all away, do I? This paint is, it's a Mexican brand. I want to say it's called Politec. I got it on my Mexico City trip, and you cannot get it in the States, at least as far as I know. If any of you know something I don't know, I would love to hear it because I really want to buy some more of it. The gal at the store said they only ship within Mexico, but they are working on shipping to the United States as well. So it's a really great high quality. It's an artist grade acrylic paint, and I bought a few tiny little jars of it. And they have a real nice array of colors that are different from what we have here in the States. It's just real creamy and buttery. So then I decide, so as you can see, I worked that purple around the little guy because I wanted him to stand out a little more, and then made some marks, and then I painted the speech bubble with some white titanium white. You guys, I cannot speak today. I think it's because it's St. Patrick's Day, and honestly, I haven't been drinking, I swear. I just can't talk. Anyway, got the speech bubble a little brighter so it will show up, because I think I'm going to have him say something, and you'll see what that is soon. But for right now, I am going to embellish the little split head guy. So I've got my Posca pens out, and I am coloring in his little striped neck. Now, it's a little tough coloring on, it's basically fabric. So I did a lot of pumping of the Posca pen rather than dragging it across the fabric. I kind of dabbed with my Posca pen. And he's so cute. I'm really happy that I found him. And these little split heads are so fun to color in and to add little details to. I just never get tired of it. Oh yeah, remember now. I colored his nose in. I love doing that to kind of bring the two halves together. That's one of my little tricks, is to bring the nose together. And of course we have to have, you know, stripes on our nose too. Oh yes, stars. That little scrap of paper, I think, had just sort of, I don't know, isn't it crazy how things just present themselves? So there is this paper that had either fallen out of the container, I'm not sure, but I thought the contrast on the purple was good. So I cut out a bunch of wonky stars, and I just think it'll be a fun addition. So I'm just kind of cutting them out and arranging them. To me, a piece just doesn't feel complete unless it's got some collage elements on it. And that is the Nova Color matte gel that I'm gluing those down with. And I realized that's a painted paper, but I love that bright yellow on the back side. And so I decided to have one little star just kind of stand out. So I left him wrong side up. I think that's so cute. I love those little surprises, you know. And then the Catalyst wedge, of course, to squeegee everything down. And then I gave him a little band at the base of his crown to just sort of brighten him up a little bit. I really like how that looks. Purple and yellow are such a funky, fun combination, aren't they? And this is clear gesso. If you've watched me work, you know I love clear gesso. Doing a layer over the whole spread will allow me to come back when it's dry and do some doodling and drawing with a pencil. So now the gesso is dry and we're adding final details. This is a Posca pen, and I'm kind of framing that little speech bubble and making a few extra little marks with that blue Posca pen. I don't know exactly which color that is. I think they call that light blue, but don't quote me. And then I decided I want to draw some little blue stars to go with the big paper stars. This is I was about to say this is the fun part. The whole thing is the fun part. But I really love getting lost in the little details at the end. So yeah, it's the fun part. So here is where I bring in the slippery part of the prompt. You'll see. Got a little quote on our speech bubble. And because I use that clear gesso, it's got some tooth, so it's really easy for me to write over that with a pencil. The trick is with the clear gesso and then drawing is really let that gesso dry. You don't want to jump the gun and go too soon because you'll tear your paper up. So here is what he's saying. Careful, it's a slippery slope. It's making me really happy. And then, of course, our final touches with little dots with our Posca pen. I just can't help but do that. And here he is, guys. All done. Careful, it's a slippery slope. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Thank you so much for being here. I love sharing this stuff with you, the little things that bring my heart joy, and I hope it brings you joy as well. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.